Hello, my name is Lance Bennett, and I'm one of the directors of admissions at the Kellogg School of Management. Welcome to our virtual information session. Typically, it would be me or one of my colleagues giving you this presentation from our beautiful global hub, but due to circumstances, I'm coming to you from my home. But that makes me no less excited to talk to you about Kellogg. Become a leader the world needs. This is a pretty bold statement that Kellogg makes, but we are confident that we can deliver. We can help you become a leader that is innovative, that can manage complexity, has a global mindset, but also is agile enough to manage change. And speaking of leaders, we're so excited to have our new dean, Francesca Cornelli. Francesca started with us in August of last year, and we can't be more thrilled with the way that she's led us thus far, and we're excited about how she'll be leading us in the future. We also have introduced 64 new courses and experiential learning opportunities just in the last 5 years. And we've introduced 3 new pathways that I'll talk about in a little bit. Kellogg has 1 full-time MBA, but you can complete that MBA through 4 different programs. First is our 1-year MBA. Kellogg was the first US school to introduce a 1-year program, and it builds upon an undergraduate degree in business. And it's your fastest path to get back into industry, especially for those who are looking to accelerate their careers. Then we have the traditional 2-year MBA, where people build core management skills in year 1. You have an internship between your first and second years. And when you come back in year 2, you're taking elective courses and experiential learning opportunities. But we also have 2 joint degree programs. First is our Triple M, again, first of its kind that Kellogg introduced, where you'll be getting your MBA from Kellogg, but also a Master's of Design Innovation from the Siegel Institute of Design. This is a great program if you're looking to manage end-to-end solutions. And then we have a JD MBA program. This joint degree you can complete in just 3 years compared to 5 if you did the degree separately. Your first year you will spend at the law school, your second year is at Kellogg, and your third year you'll take classes between both programs. So you choose the program that is going to work best for you. So over the next few minutes, we're going to talk about a few things. 1, our unique thought leadership, which is around our curriculum. We'll talk about our global footprint, and then of course, our vibrant culture and community. And then finally, I'll talk about our admissions process. The team-based learning approach. Again, there's a theme here. Kellogg was the first school to introduce team-based learning into an MBA curriculum, and you will certainly get that if you come to Kellogg. You'll learn with a diverse community of driven and supportive individuals, and you'll also get to engage with faculty who will elevate your leadership capabilities. Chart your own path. Kellogg certainly gives you the flexibility to build a curriculum that is going to be perfect for you. Whether you choose a major in one of our core academic departments, which means you'll take a prescribed number of courses in order to earn that major, or take classes in our pathways. These are industry-related classes. We group them together, so if you have an area of study that you're interested in, you can determine whether you want to take a deep dive in a pathway or whether you want to just get foundational knowledge across multiple pathways. You build the curriculum that works for you. And then we have a few of our pathways in one of our majors that's in bold on this slide, and those are new that we've introduced in the Kellogg curriculum. So we continue to innovate our curriculum to match the ever-changing business landscape. Kellogg has campuses across the US. Of course, our hub is in Evanston, but we also have a campus in downtown Chicago. And then we have a campus in Miami that's for our executive MBA program. And then we have a satellite campus in San Francisco where students can do a winter immersion quarter there. But many of our students want to learn and experience their education outside of the US. So we have exchange programs where we partner with 25 universities around the world. And then there are 2-week immersion programs like our Global Initiatives in Management or our Global Lab. Let's talk about Evanston. Evanston is the first suburb north of Chicago, and over 90% of our students will live in the Evanston area. You know, most schools will either tout that they're in a major metropolitan city or that they're in a more rural area to build more of a tight-knit community. And we have the best of both worlds. But our students, even though most of them live in Evanston, they take full advantage of Chicago, usually going down about once a week to complete externships or experiential learning opportunities, or just take advantage of what the 3rd largest city in the US has to offer. So let's talk about what gets most people excited when they talk about Kellogg, which is our vibrant culture and community. It is a community that is supportive, It is a community that is collaborative through not just the classes that you take together, but the clubs and the organizations and the student government and the different initiatives that are taken on by Kellogg students. And it's a very student-driven community as well. And it's a community that will help you build your leadership and also your network. Now, I've talked about our curriculum, our global opportunities, and of course, our community. But you come to an MBA program to either accelerate your career or possibly pivot your career. And so we're excited to show you this slide where 98% of our students receive an employment offer within 3 months of graduation. Another number that gets us excited is 254 unique employers hired Kellogg students. So there is a breadth of opportunities that you will have when you come to Kellogg. And then you can see some of the top industries that are listed below. So I'm often asked, if I come to Kellogg, will I have to stay in the Midwest? Well, this graphic answers that question. Although we have almost a third of our class will stay somewhere in the Midwest, but the majority of our class will be dispersed around the country and around the world. So there are absolutely opportunities without boundaries. But regardless of where you land post-Kellogg, there will be a Kellogg community of alumni there to welcome you. We have over 60,000 alumni on 6 different continents. So you'll have a community of support regardless of where you go. So now let's shift to some more admissions-focused material. Let's talk about your application, the deadlines that we have, and also financial aid. So another question I get is, what is an ideal Kellogg student? Well, to be honest, there really isn't one, but there are some characteristics that make up Kellogg students. One who can motivate a team, who is not afraid to challenge the status quo, who will approach business problems with creativity. They seek diversity in their networks and teams and are absolutely eager to collaborate and work with the community of peers. So you may be asking, how do you assess that in the application process? Well, there are 6 areas that we will assess every application regardless of which program you apply. One is intellectual ability. And so we'll get that from your transcripts, test scores, your work experience, what your recommenders say. But then we also look at your work experience, not just the number of years that you've worked, but the impact that you've been able to make on your organizations. We'll look at your professional goals. What do you want to do post-MBA? How does an MBA fit? And also, how does Kellogg specifically fit into that plan? We'll look at your leadership at work, but also leadership that you may be doing outside of work. We look at impact, and that's the community service that you may be doing, your extracurricular activities. We're excited about that as well. And then finally, last but not least, your interpersonal skills. That is very important to us, but we're not looking for all extroverts to come into Kellogg. We're looking for those who are willing and eager to share their ideas, to debate ideas, because that's what true collaboration is. We'd love for you to continue to engage with us. We are hosting AMA sessions, which are Ask Me Anything sessions, and we have on-demand videos, and of course, keep up with us on social media. So as I close this session, I know that was really fast and a quick look at Kellogg, but I hope we were able to show you that we can help you be that leader the world needs, one that can achieve growth in yourself, your organizations, and what you're most passionate about. So again, thank you for joining. Please stay safe and healthy and take care of each other.